Canadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments GUT Credit Union.
I'm reaching my dreams with GUT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GUT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their financing, giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way, from birth to graduation, your first job to your home and your car through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and programs, including financial literacy quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso program, junior cooperatives in secondary schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC grants. The credit union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
This is the GBN Television News for Tuesday, the 29th of June, 2021. I'm Chrislyn Lashington. In the headlines, 7 individuals charged for an alleged attack on police officers on the weekend. Attorney at law Claudette Joseph employs the service of James Bristol QC as she continues to challenge the validity of a traffic ticket issued by a traffic warden. The support of Grenadians is needed as the mother of a 3-month-old pushes towards emergency heart surgery for her son. Vaccine game of chance draw carded for Wednesday. And in around the globe, St. Lucia general elections date pending as Prime Minister Alan Chasnet expresses misgivings about the potential negative effect on the school term. And Mexico's top court decriminalized the use of recreational marijuana. Coming up in sports, intense and competitive matchup in the Grenada Netball Jamboree as we witness its first drawn match. Details right after this message.
Get high making money moves with the NLA's new Aces High Scratch game with 4 chances to win. Beat the dealer's card to win the prize shown. Reveal an A symbol. And just like that, you are automatically a winner. Scratch away to win the top prize of $10,000. Win easy with Scratch. Must be 18 or older to play.
Several individuals will make their first court appearance before the Grenville Magistrates Court on Thursday for their alleged attack on police last Saturday. Details in this report.
7 residents of Monthorn and Mirbeau St. Andrew were arrested and charged by officers attached to the Grenville police station on Tuesday in connection with an attack on police at Mirbeau St. Andrew on Saturday. Javon Alexander, 25 years, a farmer; Rakim Thomas, 25 years, machine operator; Keldon Murray, 23, butcher, all of Mirbeau St. Andrew; and Simmons Horsford, 31 years, farmer; and Kanisha Alexander, 25 years, both of Monthorn St. Andrew, were arrested and charged on 3 counts each of damage to property, causing public terror, and causing harm. Police alleged that it was these individuals who reportedly engaged in an act that resulted in the vandalism of 3 vehicles, inclusive of a police vehicle, and minor injuries to a police officer. Officer in charge of the Community Relations Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force, Superintendent Vanny Kerwin, addressed the issue during a press conference on Monday.
Police at the Eastern Division's Grenville Police Station responded to noise pollution activities at the Mirbeau area, where a private body party was being held. On arrival at the scene, the police were met with a crowd of about 50 persons who began throwing stones and bottles at the police. In the process, the police transport was severely damaged, windscreen broken, side glasses damaged, and there were damages to the body of the vehicle. 2 civilian vehicles were also damaged in the process. The police, unfortunately, have had to resort to discharging their firearm to stabilize the situation.
Further, Trent Alexander, 28 years, unemployed, and Dante Matthew, 20 years, helper of Maribor St. Andrew, were also charged for hosting an event without written permission from the Commissioner of Police. All individuals are scheduled to appear before the Grenville Magistrates Court on Thursday. Christelina John, GBN News.
The Legal Affairs Department has entered into a state of readiness less than 2 weeks after True Blue Development announced that they have brought arbitration before the International Center for the Settlement of Investment Disputes against the government of Grenada. We get the latest developments in this report.
On June 17th, an arbitration suit was announced as being filed by the entities behind the Kimpton Corner Bay Resort against the government of Grenada. True Blue Development, whose principal is Warren Newfield, said they had filed claims on behalf of themselves and other parties that the nearly finished luxury condo resort has been targeted by government to squeeze the project into failure. On Tuesday, Attorney General Dia Forrester confirmed they received the notification of such a claim.
The request of True Blue Bay Development Limited versus the State of Grenada and others, that matter, we have received a request for arbitration. The request for arbitration has not yet been registered by the Exit Tribunal. So pending that registration process, we are not at the stage where we have to take particular steps. Well, what I can indicate is that the government is getting itself in a state of readiness to be able to comprehensively deal with that matter.
Attorney for True Blue Development, Mark Simrot, in an exclusive with GBN on June 18th, said the Grenadian government, within a short span of 4 months, began restricting the US $99 million project for the Kimpton Corner Bay Resort.
Government cut off funding over 3 steps starting in December of 2020, and it did it based upon changing the conditions for the project that had been in place since 2017. And what we have requested from ICSID, which is the World Bank Arbitration Forum, is damages. We haven't stated an amount, but basically, we're talking about tens of millions of dollars.
The attorney had also expressed confidence in what he called a strong case in their favor.
It is really hard to understand what the government did, and their explanations don't make any sense, and are easily disproven from the records of the finance ministry itself. So something else is going on here. We don't know what it is. We will dig into it. We will find out. At least that's our history. And so we're feeling confident at the moment.
True Blue Development and the other claimants have also accused the government of a number of treaty breaches. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Attorney at law Claudette Joseph has sought legal representation from Mr. James Bristol QC in filing an appeal against a recent ruling that did not go in her favor. In 2020, Ms. Joseph filed a case in the High Court of Grenada challenging the validity of a fixed penalty notice, a traffic ticket issued to her by a traffic warden.
2 weeks ago, Madam Justice Agnes Acti ruled that although the Grenada Transport Board was not a statutory body, traffic wardens contracted by it were lawfully hired and could perform the functions and duties assigned to them. Further, although they perform certain limited functions traditionally performed by police officers, traffic wardens are not police officers. Ms. Joseph says her main contentions are that 1. In amending the Road Traffic Act to establish the Grenada Transport Board, which was given the power to, among other things, appoint traffic wardens on contract, Parliament contravened Section 84 and 89 of the Constitution. Secondly, traffic wardens perform certain police functions and are not lawfully employed by the Transport Board. And thirdly, that the police service is part of the public service established by the Constitution. Therefore, traffic wardens are to be treated as police officers.
the court said that as far as it was concerned, I did not raise that sufficiently in my case. And of course, we disagree with that because on the face of the case that I filed, it was plain. That was one of the things that I challenged. This would be our grounds of appeal. We have already filed our appeal. And I will let you know that the matter came up before the magistrate's court. Now, the issue of the ticket came up before the magistrate's court this morning. And the learned magistrate adjourned the matter pending the outcome of the appeal.
Joseph said they believe that the judge has erred in her judgment.
The errors that we think the judge made is that the judge erred when she held that traffic wardens were not carrying out the functions of police officers, right? The Police Act is clear. The Road Traffic Act is clear as to what functions traffic wardens carry out.
Attorney General Dia Forrester maintains the accuracy of the judgment handed down.
Of course, just prior to this briefing, we were served with a notice of appeal, which indicates that the decision of the trial judge is being challenged by the claimant. Of course, it is our position that the trial judge was correct in all of the findings made, so we will be objecting to the appeal. Now, the decision of the trial judge stands as the present state of the law, and with there being no stay on the decision, that is the applicable law in Grenada, unless it is overturned by the appellate court.
Forrester described the argument put forward by Joseph as flawed.
Actually, traffic wardens are not police officers. Now, that finding to us was not surprising because as on a review of the Road Traffic Act, in comparison to the Police Act, it is evident that the duties of traffic wardens are not equivalent to that of police officers. Even the training to be a traffic warden is not the same as to be a police officer. The duties in common between traffic wardens and police officers are in relation to regulating traffic, but there is no basis on which to state that only police officers can regulate traffic. It was a logical argument of the claimant, but flawed, I would say, was advanced. It was a flawed argument.
Christelina John, GBN News.
It is the first time since the outbreak of COVID-19 in Grenada that fishermen were able to have some level of celebration for their 29th June event. Though those events were not as grand as previous years due to restrictions, many fisherfolk were happy to celebrate. Rena Pierre-Thomas tells us more.
Fisherman's Birthday has been an annual event that fisherfolks throughout the island look forward to each year. Due to COVID-19, all celebration plans were cancelled in 2020. The Guave Improvement Committee is the first organization to host a line of events since the outbreak under the theme Recognizing the Culture, the Tradition and the Livelihood of the People of St. John and in particular the people of Guave. Janelle John, Secretary on the Guave Improvement Committee, outlines the activities for the celebration.
From 12 p.m. today we have Fishermen Can Cook, and that will take place on the Lands Beach. As you can see, there are many fishermen who set up their pots and their stalls already. So we have Fishermen Can Cook, and from 5 p.m. this evening, because of COVID restrictions, we are unable to have our mega show. So we have a virtual show, and we are inviting the entire population to journey with us. It will be live on Rebel Nation, our Facebook page, Guave Improvement Committee, Mikey Live, and other social media.
John spoke of other events that were held in the leading up to the main celebration.
Last Wednesday, 23rd June, from 8 p.m., we had our opening ceremony right here at the Guave Fish Market Conference Room. On Friday, 25th June, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., we had our Parish Expo, and it was held on Boyks Lane. On Sunday, 27th June, we had our retired fisherfolk outreach. On Monday, which was yesterday, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., we had our Guave Fish Market open day, and that was held on the jetty, right here at the jetty.
Despite the effects of COVID-19, the Secretary was happy to announce the support received from businesses on the island. For GBN News, I am Rena Pierre-Thomas reporting.
Well, happy Fisherman's Birthday. Moving on, Grenadian small businesses now have one more option available when seeking collateral for startups, expansions, or recovering from the COVID-19 pandemic. A forum for micro, small, and medium enterprises was organized by the Republic Bank to introduce entrepreneurs to the Eastern Caribbean Partial Credit Guarantee Corporation. Republic Bank also took the opportunity to unveil its suite of products and service accessible to these enterprises. We get more in this report.
Republic Bank Grenada is just one of the 16 partners across the region, which is working with the Eastern Caribbean Partial Credit Guarantee Corporation in assisting micro, small, and medium enterprises. The corporation, which is an agency of the ECCB, is targeting small and medium businesses that may require technical as well as financial assistance via its guarantee program. CEO of the ECPCGC, Carmen Gomez-Trigg, says 3 products are being offered in their partial credit guarantee.
So far, we've rolled out 3 products: the Classic Guarantee, which is our original product, the Working Capital Guarantee, and the Startup Guarantee. The latter 2 are designed to help customers who have been, struggling through COVID, who've lost revenue and so on. So these 2 products are designed to help them through the post-COVID period. And we do charge a small fee for the service of guaranteeing or partially guaranteeing the loan.
She says the corporation, which is the guaranteeing agency, the participating lenders, which are the financial institutions, and the MSMEs are involved in the tripartite arrangement.
So the agency ECPCGC provides to the participating lender, the bank of your choice, a guarantee that we would support the loan to a certain amount. We provide collateral to a certain amount for the borrower who does not have enough collateral, enough security for the loan.
The corporation CEO says the guarantee program is available to entrepreneurs within the ECCU.
The conditions for borrowing are 1, that you must be registered; 2, that your annual revenue must be no more than $2 million EC dollars; 3, that the number of employees must be less than 50; 4, that the borrower must provide 20 to 25% equity in the project for which the loan is sought. So what we're going to do is look and see how much of your own equity, your own funds, your own initiatives you put into the project.
The potential business seeking the guarantee will cover NGOs and for-profit organizations, which include churches and farmers, among others. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
This is News at 7. Coming up, COVID-19 vaccinated Grenadians will find out who is the lucky game of chance winner. Stay with us.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Drop by any one of our 8 locations today. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
How did you get your electricity bill to be so low? For one, we size our transformers just for what we need, and we unplug transformers, chargers, and other devices when they're not in use. We also replaced our light bulbs with LED. I even replaced the seal on my refrigerator door to keep the cold air in.
How do you know if it is working?
We pay attention to the usage history table. Over time, our average usage has decreased.
Renelec, energizing our Grenada.
services, bill payment, revenue collections. We are open. NOASA's Lucas Street headquarters.
Come, we are excited to serve you.
NOASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Hubbard's big promotion is back. Live free for 1 year. Spend $50 or more in any Hubbard's department and receive a chance to win big prizes every month. Property or vehicle insurance for 1 year. Free internet, cable and data for 1 year. Free fuel for 1 year. Free cooking gas for 1 year. Free electricity for 1 year. Free drinks for 1 year. Extra cash account and the big free groceries for 1 year. Promotion runs from April 1st to September 30th, 2021. Live free for 1 year with Hubbard's in association with Solgas, Flow, Grenadian General Insurance, Carib Brewery, Coca-Cola, Grenada Bottling Company, Grenlec, Communal Cooperative Credit Union, Dutch Lady Milk, Promo, Danny and Supreme. Terms and conditions apply.
Ridgeway Residences, a modern, exclusive residential community offered by Ariza. Purchase one of our completely built houses or let us build for you by simply choosing your lot, choosing your home design from our selection, and let us do the rest. Owning a home does not have to be a frustrating process. For more information, contact Ariza Credit Union on 415-0994 or send us an email on info@ridgewayresidences.gd. Ridgeway Residences, hassle-free home ownership.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Drop by any one of our 8 locations today. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
The mother of 3-month-old Frankel O'Neill Lewis is seeking the assistance of the public in giving her baby a fair chance at life. Chrislina John picks up this story.
Mother of baby Frankel, Mozana Lewis from Grenada St. Andrew, says her baby was born with a heart problem that she detected after being discharged from hospital. This now requires the infant to have emergency heart surgery.
He had bowing as a signal and it's shaking up. Yeah, breathing high. Heavy, heavy, heavy. When I go for 6 weeks to get injection, they tell me emergency and it took off Merbo. And I'll see how come I get to find out the child is sick. You have a hole in the heart. X-ray, echo, and then when you do it first once, then they tell me you have a hole but they don't directly which part today. And then they do a next one for oversee and then they see which part today.
Ms. Lewis says the surgery will be done free of cost in Miami, Florida, and will be facilitated by Chores. However, she needs to cover other expenses to get to Barbados, to get her visa, the cost of accommodation, and other items for her and baby Frankel.
Looking for little assistance for baby, as 2 of us had to travel to go overseas. It's not much, but look where we get. The where we get is going to satisfy to go abroad. I need clothes, and sorry to travel to go overseas because I don't have and I work in no way. Well, I have 3 children, and so the idea one is baby are sick and we need assistance for baby.
Says she welcomes any assistance she can get, be it cash or kind, in giving her baby the life he deserves. Christina John, GBN News.
Wednesday, the 30th of June, will be the day that all those who took the COVID-19 vaccines in Grenada will find out who is the lucky winner of the 10,000 EC dollars game of chance. Rena Pear-Thomas tells us more.
The promise made by Minister for Health Nicholas Steele just over 2 weeks ago is about to be fulfilled. The Ministry of Health, in collaboration with the Grenada Lottery Authority, will be hosting a special lottery draw for people who are vaccinated on the island. The winner of the draw will win 10,000 EC dollars. General Manager of the National Lottery Authority, Jeffrey Gilbert, says they are happy to be part of the event.
Well, we at the NLA, we are extremely pleased to support the Ministry of Health in efforts to increase the number of persons vaccinated. Our scheduled time is it's about 2:15. Around 2:15. The winning number will be transmitted electronically to the Ministry of Health. So by any time after 3 o'clock, there should be some formal announcement.
The draw was first scheduled for Sunday, June 27th, but was later postponed to the 30th. While the draw will not be held live, Gilbert says that all measures are in place to ensure that the game is fully transparent.
But rest assured that all the necessary checks and balances, the auditors, and just to make sure that everything is above board, the integrity of the draw, similar to what we do in our own NLA regular draws, similar to how the games of the NLA is conducted.
The NLA General Manager is encouraging all Grenadians to be vaccinated to keep safe from COVID-19.
It's a good opportunity to encourage the population to come out and be vaccinated, which is basically the only way we can get ourselves out of this current pandemic.
The game of chance is government's latest effort to encourage Grenadians to take the COVID-19 vaccine AstraZeneca. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear-Thomas reporting.
Just in time for month end. Moving on, members of the Grenada Renaissance Party on Tuesday showed full support to unvaccinated workers at the St. George's University who were denied entry to the SGU compound. Rena Pear-Thomas reports.
Well, on the behalf of the Renaissance Party, we came here today on this side of the workers to show we support, we solidarity with them. Well, we believe that the so-called vaccine is not a vaccine, it's an injection, because a vaccine heals and cure, and this does not heal and cure, so we don't believe in it.
That was Oral Roberts, member of the Grenada Renaissance Party, GRP. The political party, which is headed by Martin Washington Edwards, has expressed full support to the workers who were asked not to return to work if they would not take the AstraZeneca vaccine in mid-June. The party members stood in solidarity with the workers, whom they believe have the right to decide to take or not to take COVID-19 vaccine without putting their job on the line.
Well, we think that everybody should be treated equally, and we're not happy with a few workers standing out here because they're not vaccinated, so we think that we need to stand alongside them in showing our support for them. Among the workers here, we're prepared to join them and show the support for them.
Speaking on behalf of the party's leader, Roberts is inviting all Grenadians who are in support of the workers to help send a message to those in authority on Wednesday, 30th June at 9 a.m.
I would like to make a special appeal to Grenadians at large to come out and show the support for the SU workers that refuse to take the vaccine and they've been out on the street. I I believe it's wrong to force people to take vaccine. It should be a choice of the people, okay? Because once the vaccine doesn't heal and cure, it's no sense we taking it. We think that's just a mockery. So I'm making a special appeal for Grenadians to come out here tomorrow at 9 o'clock and show the support for the SGA workers. So we expect more groups to join in, and we're calling on the nation to come out and show the support for the SGA workers.
The school has been in negotiation with the Grenada Technical and Allied Workers Union. The representative for SGU workers, President General of the union, Andrew Lewis, said he met with workers on Monday evening to chat the way forward.
Met with the workers yesterday, that's impacted workers, together with the shop stewards. It was one of the better meetings that we have had. It was a very, very useful meeting. It was a very meaningful engagement where we exchange our different ideas on the way forward. As we speak, through the union's engagement with the school, we have been able to get the school to make an amendment to one of its original position, which is now positive for the workers. I would not go into the details, but what it shows is that dialogue is important, and to follow the grievance procedure and engagement is important.
For GBN News, I am Rena Pett Thomas reporting.
Now we turn our attention to what has been creating a buzz on social media. Trelana Charles has been looking around the platforms.
This is Social Buzz, where we shine a light on the thoughts and concerns of our online audience. If you haven't paid your property tax for over 3 years, then there is a possibility that your land can be taken away from you and put out to the market for sale if you don't pay your debt in a stipulated time. That's according to officials from the Inland Revenue Division.
If your property tax remains outstanding for more than 3 years, the government has the legal right to sell that property to recover the taxes. Of course, we have not been doing that in the past, but I will tell you that it is something that IRD is considering, because we have some accounts where taxes have not been paid for over 12 years, over 10 years in some cases.
Our online audience give their opinions. Cecilia commented, "The problem is this government and them, they don't send your tax bills for you, and they expect you to pay it, and when you don't, they want to take your property from you and sell it for nothing. This is wrong. After you work all your life to pay off your property, they want to take it for 3 years tax, which most of the time is their fault for not sending you your tax bill." Michael added, "Things are so hard. Poor people, some of them can't even eat a proper meal, and they don't know where the next dollar is coming from. They should think about giving people a tax break instead of adding more pressure on our backs. When government owes the people, they don't pay penalty and interest, but once you can't pay for whatever reason, they put penalty and interest and now an added law. That's very sad." Peter asked, "Is this for poor people or people in Fort Judy, Lansapine, True Blue, and the government friend who don't even pay their water bills?" Michelson commented, "But CBI people have tax breaks for 99 plus years and pay zero property and import taxes. Make it make sense, because the maths ain't mathsing on this one. Gas price and the cost of living increasing by the month while wages stay the same, and you want to talk about seizing people's property during a pandemic?" And Vanessa commented, "People complaining here, do you even know how much is annual property tax? When we look around Grenada and see hundreds of properties and houses being left unattended with weeds and vagrants, bush making the place look just nasty and dilapidated, when there are other young, sometimes poor families looking for land and house, I suggest the government comes with some kind of program to help middle class and poor. People are always in family disputes and can't even come together for the sake of getting property issues resolved. Children in the US or UK have no intention of coming back and pay absolutely no attention to the land or house they own here. I say, government, take it back and give it to somebody who needs it. Get the place fixed up and looking good." That's it for tonight's Social Buzz. If you would like to have your thoughts and concerns shared, be sure to comment on GBN's Facebook page.
Maths ain't mathsin. I just learned a whole new word there. We move from the thought process to the visual impact. It's time to take a peek through the GBN ISAW lens.
A good eye catches all. GBN Eyesore is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Every day, GBN Eyesore takes us around the country and towns, highlighting things that are considered out of the ordinary. Tonight, we feature the work of a vendor on Young Street who came up with the innovative idea to give customers a choice when purchasing breadfruit, green or roasted, which is said to be a popular custom in Jamaica. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Still ahead, NDC welcomes government's announcement to pay 4% salary increase in August. This is News at 7.
Mark this date down on your calendar. Sunday, July 4th is going to be epic as Waggity Virtual Bingo celebrates its first anniversary. Come in to celebrate with us live. Get ready for Grenada's Soca Superstars, Looney Sparks, and Electrify.
Mirror on the wall, who's ever this of them all?
Looney Sparks and Electrify. Yes! It's our anniversary, so we're giving away more cash. This time you can win a whopping US $15,000. And tickets cost only $20 US. Remember, if you're in Grenada, tickets are available at gotofed.com or from numerous box offices island-wide. If you're playing overseas, tickets are only available at gotofed.com. Sunday, July 4th. Get ready for one massive celebration as Waggity Virtual Bingo celebrates its first anniversary.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Get vaxxed, hey, hey, vaccinated. Get vaxxed, hey, hey, get vaccinated. Vaccinated. So wear your mask up, wash your hands up, and practice social distance. This is we chance to advance. Come let we fight this COVID at once. So come on let we fall in line. We want to come back to with social life. There is vaccination island-wide. So come on let we fight it to protect we and we family.
This is a message from the Grenada Red Cross and the Ministry of Health.
The Children and Adolescents Ministries of the Grenada Conference of Seventh-day Adventists presents Faith is the Victory Gospel Series. Get ready to be blessed by dynamic young preachers. This life-changing gospel series begins on Sunday, 4th July 2021 and continues nightly at 7 p.m. This series will be streamed on Mission Live GND via YouTube and Facebook. Subscribe now. There will be good gospel singing, prayers, special features, and powerful preaching. Come hear interesting topics such as faith as a mustard seed, the shield of faith versus the fiery darts, and the most powerful secret weapon. Above all, God will be there through the Holy Spirit, offering the free gifts of salvation. Come one, come all, and hear children on a mission. It will be awesome and amazing.
Hey look, with them coconuts, rum lemon, passion fruit, sorrel, even the exotic spicy rum.
Ah, the flavored rums of Grenada Distillers Limited.
Class codes?
Yes, girl. They are all produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited in Woodlands. You know, all their rums are world-class and internationally acclaimed, winners of numerous gold medals.
I'll have the spicy rum.
Grenada's #1 rum. We drink it on sport. Add a little flavor to your life.
Introducing Color by Sissons. 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 Color by Sissons.
7 months after the due date, public servants are now expected to see increased adjustments to their salaries as promised by government by the end of August. The National Democratic Congress considers this a smart move. Let's get more.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell recently disclosed that the Ministry of Finance will be making the 4% increase adjustments to public servant salary as of August 2021 after months of back and forth deliberations and negotiations between the unions representing the officers and government. Deputy Public Relations Officer of the National Democratic Congress, Ron Redhead, says the NDC welcomes news that government will pay the 4% salary increase to public officers and teachers in August 2021.
We in the NDC want to congratulate that move because you see, and I wouldn't say it's timely, it's way past the original deadline. However, right now there were no choices, and I think injecting that level of increase to public officers right now will do well for the economy. I mean, it's next to nothing when you put it in the grand scheme of things, but it's an important injection nonetheless, and it was something that was already negotiated for, and it's good to make good on the promise, not promise, but on the negotiations that concluded with the public servants. So for me, personally, I think it's okay. It was necessary, and I really couldn't see no reason why it could not have been paid.
Government said that it is unable to pay because of the reduction in revenue triggered by the COVID-19 pandemic. Redhead says he did not agree with the excuses being given by government to not pay the increase on time. However, he believes their move now is their way of seizing the moment.
Into the excuses and all the stories that were given about the revenues and all these other things, because we have strong evidence to suggest that this was really not the case. And as I said, government didn't cut any taxes. Therefore, there would have not been any major fallout once things reopened. So for me, in my honest opinion, I think that government is seizing the moment. Of course, you know what may be coming up maybe next year and when it's constitutionally due. So they want to ensure that they start off on a good foot, because in 2022, we will have fresh negotiations for public officers again. And that outstanding issue, had it not been resolved, would have been a dark cloud over the head of the upcoming negotiations.
Redhead was appearing on GBN's To The Point program on Tuesday. For GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
On Thursday, one finalist will be named the winner of the Ride Biz Business Development Grant. Beverly Telesford has this story.
Over 25 entrepreneurs have now been whittled down to 3 as the Ride Biz initiative continues. Junior George, CEO of Ride Along Media Group LLC, says entrepreneurship is something he would always recommend. And so, in a bid to get people involved in entrepreneurship, George says they decided to embark on a venture called Ride Biz.
So basically, what it is we put together a program that help businesses transition from where they are right now to essentially where they would like to be. So we're offering this grant funding program. It's $1,000 to start, but it's a series of programs. $1,000 to start off, and we have enlisted a number of businesses, call out businesses from all over, not only Grenada, to take advantage of this opportunity. It was a preliminary round, a semi-final round, and a finalist round. Out of the preliminary round, we had about 25 businesses who submitted application on business ventures to be a part of it. Out of all of these numbers, we had 3 finalists, right? Semi-finalists. The 3 semi-finalists was introduced formally on the program last week, and they would go on to the final round where they're going to be judged from a team of entrepreneurs and also by the viewers as well.
George highlighted that reflecting the change in the economy, one of the factors used to determine which business idea progressed into the next round was the sustainability of the business and the new business environment.
We had a list of ride-along panelists and judges go through all the submitted applications. They looked at the businesses based on the viability of that business in what we call the new economy, in the new normal, if that business will survive, and what's the survival ratio as we put together of that business. They look at it and see if they think that the business will survive in the new economy. So they gave everyone a score, and based on the score that everyone received, then the numbers would be tabulated, and that person would go on to the final round.
2 of the 3 finalists are Grenadians, with businesses Find It, owned by Lawrence Andrews, and Local, owned by Denise Francis. The other business in the final is owned by a Lanique Delpeche called Jola CMOS Blends of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The winner of the initiative will receive US $1,000 to aid in the start of their business. For GBN News, Beverly Tellisford.
Stay with us. The weather and sports up next.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
At Bailey's Funeral Home, we understand the pain and grief you experience when you suffer the loss of a loved one. For years, we have helped thousands of families get through that difficult time by providing professional funeral services to meet their unique needs. Whether your choice is cremation or burial, call us or come into our new facility on the Carenage and meet with our arrangers in a spacious and comfortable environment. Choose from a wide variety of quality coffins and caskets at prices from as low as $1,900. At Bailey's Funeral Home, we believe that no one should feel overwhelmed or anxious about funeral expenses. So when it's time to plan a funeral, join a burial society, or make pre-arrangements when service and costs matter, call Bailey's Funeral Home at 440-2558 or visit us at baileysfuneralhome.org. Bailey's Funeral Home, still providing the perfect tribute any family can afford.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements, or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 for 18-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Fallage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
Trends come and go, but jewelry is forever in style. Give a gift that lasts a lifetime. Diamond Intercontinental have diamond jewelry, gold and silver jewelries, engagement rings, wedding bands, chains, bracelets, and so much more. They also carry brands such as Anne Klein and Guess. Why wait? Visit Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store at the Esplanade Mall. Call 440-231234. The number again, 232-1234.
Montreal, it's time to line virtually one more time. Gemma Rayburn Baines here for Spice Island Cultural Festival, a celebration of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. This summer's festival is a celebration of life with food, fashion, music, and culture. Join us online Saturday, July 10th, 3 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube at Spice Island Cultural Festival. Info, spiceislandculturalday.com.
Keeping an eye on the weather. This is GBN. We've got you covered.
Tonight's minimum temperature 24.5 degrees Celsius. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy with light to moderate showers, which may become heavy at times, and a low chance of thunder. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate to slightly rough with waves 6 to 8 feet in open water. A marine advisory remains in effect. Tides are high at 8 p.m. and low at 2 a.m. Looking ahead, Wednesday the sun will rise at 13 minutes to 6 in the morning. Partly cloudy to cloudy with light to moderate showers, which may become heavy at times, and a low chance of thunder. And there is a warning as well as it comes to flooding as a result of rain. On Thursday, partly cloudy to cloudy with light to moderate morning showers, which may become heavy at times, low chance of thunder, and of course a warning, a low chance of flash flood in vulnerable areas. And on Friday, mostly fair, windy, and hazy at first, becoming cloudy to overcast by afternoon with moderate to heavy afternoon and nighttime showers, as well as thunder showers. Stay prepared, y'all. That was your weather forecast on GBN News. Now for sports. The action heightened on Monday as another male division matchup took the spotlight in the Grenada Netball Jamboree. Top Strikers male took on Jet Setters male on the lone matchup on Monday. The game ended in a draw, the score being 35-35. There was one scheduled game on Tuesday to be contested between SJC St. George's A and Ball Dogs Grenville A at Tantine from 5:30 p.m. on Court 1. Games for Thursday are as follows. Fun City Guave B versus Sprang's QPR B at 5:15 p.m. at Guave. JW Fetcher B against SJC St. George's B from 5:15 p.m. at Tantine Court number 1. And Jet Setters male taking on Top Strikers male at 6:30 p.m. Boca Juniors have topped the point standings in the GFA Women's League as the tournament heads into the semi-finals. Boca Juniors remain undefeated throughout the group stage, ending on 24 points and just 3 points above closest rivals, Queen's Park Rangers. Paradise FC International A sits in third place on 18 points, while FC Camajon edged out Paradise FC International B for fourth. The top four advance in the semi-finals, which are scheduled for Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. Hurricanes SC remains unbeaten with 16 points after 6 matches with 1 draw in the GFA Premier League. They are followed by Paradise FC on 10 points, drawing and losing 1 match apiece after 5 matches. In third place is Queen's Park Rangers, losing and winning 3 matches each. Hot on the heels of Queen's Park Rangers are FC Camajon and Hard Rock, both on 8 points after 5 matches. In the Northwestern Conference, Shamrock leads on 22 points, while Fontenoy United, unbeaten with 1 draw, leads in the Central Conference with as many points. The Southern Conference is narrowly led by Hanved on 13 points after 6 matches, while in the Eastern Conference, St. David's FC is unbeaten after 6 matches with 18 points. That's it, sporting fans. Stay tuned. We have more.
This is your One Caribbean hookup. Prime Minister Alan Chastany says the announcement of St. Lucia's election date is his prerogative. The government leader has been subjected to withering criticism for failing to declare the poll date around the 5th anniversary of the previous election, in keeping with convention. Chastany, who has expressed concern about the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on the election, now says he has misgivings about the potential negative effect of the elections on the school term, as learning institutions will be used as polling stations.
The former Prime Minister used his prerogative and called the elections early. Yeah. That is his prerogative. If I choose to call the elections later, but within the Constitution, that is my prerogative. Exactly. So let me share something with you. Yeah. You have the opposition again as a policy. So I'm not criticizing them personally. As a policy, what is their slogan? Putting people first, which we don't believe. We think it's putting politics first, right? When does school end?
And that's them, eh? When you say we.
So when does school end? July 9th. In this particular year, unlike what they did and they called elections with CXCs. This government is not going to do that. Let the children finish their school. That's right. So I want St. Lucians to know we will have elections. Okay, I continues to say that it will be soon because relative to 5 years, whatever time is remaining would be very soon. And the appropriate time will be made that is in the best interest of this country.
Internationally, Mexico's top court has decriminalized the use of recreational marijuana. The country's Senate and the Congress will now have to enact laws regulating its use. The push for legalization is partly aimed at curbing drug-related violence across the country. Al Jazeera's John Hallman reports from Mexico City.
On Monday, Mexico's Supreme Court decriminalized cannabis use.
Today is a historic day for freedom. After a long road, the Supreme Court recognizes the right to the recreational use of marijuana.
But although lighting up is now not illegal, it's not exactly legal either.
There is still a grey area because there is no legislation. The Supreme Court does not legislate. They are only crossing out unconstitutional articles.
In other words, the Supreme Court can only decriminalize pot. They can't come up with laws to regulate its use. That's a job for the Senate and Congress, and one they've been trying to do for the last couple of years, shuttling legislation back and forth between them that would set rules for consuming, growing and selling. But they've never quite got it approved. The Supreme Court's decision will push them to get on with that. Now it's up to Mexico's politicians, both here in the Senate and also in the House of Congress, to finally get the legislation done to regulate this new market and make sure that it's a responsible one rather than dissolving into chaos. At the moment, the Supreme Court decision only allows marijuana use, and with a permit. A whole lot more needs to be decided. How would a market to sell pot work? How to balance corporations and Mexican farmers? The politicians are still pondering those questions, but this is a step forward. John Holman, Al Jazeera, Mexico City.
That's it for your One Caribbean Hookup. I'm Chalana Charles. Thank you for joining us.
Let's recap the headlines. 7 individuals charged for an alleged attack on police officers on the weekend. Attorney-at-law Claudette Joseph employs the service of James Bristol QC as she continues to challenge the validity of a traffic ticket issued by a traffic warden. The support of Grenadians is needed as the mother of a 3-month-old pushes towards emergency heart surgery for her son. Vaccine game of chance draw carded for Wednesday. In around the globe, St. Lucia general elections date pending as Prime Minister Alan Chasnet expresses misgivings about the potential negative effect on the school term. And Mexico's top court decriminalized the use of recreational marijuana. In sports, intense and competitive matchup in the Grenada Netball Jamboree as we witness its first drawn match. If you missed any part of this newscast, a repeat of it will be broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television's Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Chrislyn Lashington. That's the news. We'll see you again. Good night.